everybody else. How y'all feeling this morning, family? Talk to us. Y'all good? How we feeling? Oh, the energy coach. Bless us with your presence and all that good energy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Great morning, sunshine. It's just beautiful to see you up here. I miss you so much. I'm grateful for you to be here. I'm grateful for everybody to be here. I'm feeling amazing. I had an amazing day yesterday, so I know today's going to be even greater. Amazing meetings, amazing brainstorming, and I'm present to not letting new ideas or new creativities really overwhelm me, because I don't get overwhelmed anymore. It's more so I'm filling or I'm overflowing in my cup. So with new ideas, with new conversations, with greater conversations, high level conversations, I'm more so excited than intimidated on what I have to do after the conversation. So instead of being intimidated, I'm more like, yeah, where this been all my life? Like, let's add it to the bunch because I'm ready. Like, it's only going to enhance me. So definitely no more intimidation, just straight to it.
That's my energy coach, the queen with that high level communication. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That language is on a million. Y'all better show y'all energy coach some love in the chat, family. I absolutely love it. You're amazing. You've been amazing. You're going to always be amazing. And I can't wait to see where this takes you because you're going all the way to the top. I absolutely love you to life and beyond. Let's go, family. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. King David. You so cool, man. You cooler than a fan, King. Come on through here and bless us with your business. Where you go?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But I'm not even gonna lie. It's a lot. I was in class while trying to do work and everything yesterday for like 4.5 hours because I joined the AI automation course. And so I'm just trying to make sure prioritize the new information that we're learning as far as packages that we picked up, the accountability calls, finishing up the 31-day class, and also implementing the things that we've learned as well as family time. So just prioritizing time, making sure it's in the right time block. So, but I'm getting a lot of wins and a lot of momentum going forward. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. Y'all better show King David some love because he's so focused. It's ridiculous, y'all. Like, I absolutely love it. He ain't nothing to play with. He is absolutely nothing to play with. My man is time blocking like a mug in here. He's getting it all the way together. I absolutely love it. Show King David some love in the chat, family. King Bruce, come talk to us with that beam of sunlight shining all over you.
You already know. We got to get it right, sunshine.
Absolutely.
A few wins yesterday. I went to a tax lien meetup here in Metro Atlanta, and I got connected with a few people. Learned a lot for the upcoming auction I'm planning to participate in Michigan. So that was fire. And then after that, I'm on a call with the speakers program with Coach Crew, and then I'm on a call with Ramil after that. So jam-packed day, a lot of information. I'm just excited about what's about to happen, like for real. So thank y'all. Continue to shine, and let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all show King Bruce some love in the chat, family. Let's go. You are out there doing the work. So you already know as long as y'all continue to do the work, the results is coming. It's just a matter of time. Like literally boots on the ground. King is not playing. Queen Moya, let's go, Queen. Come talk to us.
Good morning, family. My biggest win yesterday in particular was the speakers call last night rather, at 7:30. I've been really reading the speakers PDF, and I'm telling you, yesterday I finally had my breakthrough where I'm raising my hands more often and able to participate, and it just gave me so much confidence. And it just shows how important it is to actually do the work, because when you do the work, you feel more confident in how you speak, what you say, your body language, and things like that. And I'll encourage everyone to join the class because it absolutely makes a difference. So thank you, Coach Crew. Thank you, Queen Jazz. Thank you, everyone that was on the call yesterday. It was an amazing call.
absolutely. Y'all show Queen Moya some love. I absolutely love it. We have seen you break out into all like out of your shell in such a way. It is absolutely amazing to see you coming up to the front. Like you are not playing with the people no more. I absolutely love the speakers class. I missed it yesterday. I actually met with a broker yesterday in reference to some major potential things going on, and had a few hours of a discussion and was going over some major paperwork yesterday. So I missed quite a few things yesterday, but I am excited about what the future holds. And so right now, I am looking forward to stepping out of my own box and my own shell. I am actually watching myself bust out of any limitations that I have ever put onto myself previously. They no longer exist. So I'm coming for everything that's mine, and everything they said I couldn't have, I'm coming for all of it. So we are stepping into a new day, a new light, and y'all are some amazing people. I'm watching everybody grow and flourish, including myself. And so I look forward to being in class next week. I am so glad that class was amazing yesterday. It's amazing every week. And so, yes, y'all, let's get this party started. I don't think we got to go over the program, about the program on Monday. So, Queen Moya, if you can, would you like to share that?
We're starting back at day 1 again, because we're at day 2.
I'm just going to go over about the program real quick, because we didn't cover that
Absolutely.
on the first day. All right, family. So about the program. So welcome to the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. This program is designed to help entrepreneurs and our everyday achievers looking to see real results in their personal and professional lives. So this is accountability that works for you. Truth is, family, we understand that everyone needs a little help staying focused and on track sometimes. So the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp is flexible and customizable to meet your needs. So whether you need support to get out of bed in the morning or help achieving your fitness goals, this program can help keep you accountable. As far as your resources and support to succeed, sorry, I was trying to let somebody in here. The Accountability Accelerator doesn't just keep you accountable for your actions, but we also provide you with the necessary resources and support you need to reach your goals. And with goal-setting templates and a community of like-minded individuals, you will have everything that you need to succeed. What you'll do as far as this program is concerned, you will have increased results in the area of your choice, habits that produce real-time results, leadership transformation through personal accountability, collaborative goal setting and achievement. You will have 4 weeks of accountability calls, practices, and assignments, and 3 30 to 60-minute strategy calls per week, and custom Love Plus assignments and challenges. Y'all.
Can you see my screen, Queen?
I can. King Crew, did you want us to go over the topics covered at all? Are we moving into day 1, day 2?
Yeah, always go over the topics covered so everybody knows what's being covered.
All righty. Jazz, I'm starting a cough. You want to read that?
I got you. Take your time.
Thank
All right. So as lovely sunshine has shined her light, we are going to go over the topics that we are covering. So over the course of the program, the accountability program, these motivational calls will be covering the following topics to achieve your success, right? To keep you going, to keep you at task. So mindset, obviously, right? Learning how to develop a growth mindset, a mindset that is growing, that empowers you to take the action towards your goals. So what does that mean? That means anticipating the unforeseen, right? What to expect, jumping in the unknown, transforming into an individual worthy of extraordinary experiences. If we want extraordinary experiences, how are we doing ordinary work? Unleashing the power of language, like Queen Moya talked about, our speakers class every Tuesday at 7:30. It is a power. Language is a power. And like we have to charge our phone to get the best power, we have to charge our language with classes, with tools. We're then going to tap into our public speaking fully, right? Developing the skills and confidence needed to deliver compelling presentations and speeches. That means public speaking, storytelling, and selling. Then we dabble into our habit hacking, okay? Learning to prove the techniques that break bad habits and create new and positive ones, but not only create them, right? Continue to develop and make them a higher being so that they become a lifestyle and not only just a habit. That means unlocking the potential of the actual habit, navigating challenges for cultivating successful habits. And if we could scroll up, because what's next is the 40-91 challenge. That is one of my favorite challenges. Why? Because it allows you to wake up for the day, right? It allows you to wake up for the day before everything happens. So now you have that hour or that hour and a half to really focus on your actual dreams, to focus on your goals before the entire day starts. This challenge, the 40-91 challenge, changed my life personally. So I will always promote that. If we could scroll up, just so I could give it to you next. And trust and believe with the app, everything that is being updated is always going to be bigger and better. So just take your time. And even with the app, if you're not able to post or you're not able to continue a challenge that you're in, what you want to do is write it down, right? Write it down in your notes. That way, when everything is up and running in the way that we need it to be fully, you can just copy and paste it. All right. Thank you, Queen Moya. You are the best. So that habit hacking, right? That 40-91 challenge, come talk to me about it if you have any questions. The business execution strategies, and of course, weekly time blocking techniques. Then we are dabbling into our conclusion, our powerful conclusion, which is systems for success. So discover how to develop systems that increase productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness, right? Architecturing the systems for success, maximizing the growth through strategic partnerships. And of course, streamlining that efficiency with automation tools and affiliates. That's how we get to the passives. You will not do everything by yourself if you want that high level automation. Automation is my new word. I like the Z, that how it sounds. I don't really like automation. I like automizations because it adds a little flavor to it, right? So them automation tools and affiliates. So if you have any questions about what we are going over, these are our weeks. This is how we will transform our lives, transform our business, and transform everything that we want out of life. So if we could have, Moya, that's it, right? On the page, right? Pretty sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful. All right, if we could have everyone's mics off mute if we could get some energy in the building, if we could feel the reason that you wanted to be here, if we could feel that you logged on to this call for you logged on for your transformation, you logged on for your accountability program, you are tapped in, right, for you. I need everybody's mics off mute. I need us to make some noise for ourselves, for our group, for our family, for what we do today. Today is Wednesday, and we winning every single day, but especially today. So let's go, mics off mute. Let's make some noise for ourselves. Let's get lit. Let's get lit, because we in the building.
Let's
We
go.
lit.
Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go, let's go, let's go,
Give
let's
it up for
go.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, family.
None of us.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's get it.
You ready? Stay blessed.
Get it.
Focus.
Yeah, everybody. Everybody mute.
Perfect. All right. So as we went over our Love Plus app, the first class on Monday, we are now introducing what we have as our mailbox motivational call, right? We want to know the difference when it comes to the accountability program, because everything that we do is accountability, not just the call. The call is the motivational call, but the accountability is the program. So as you do the work, you will be held accountable, right? If you don't do the work, then the accountability won't affect you, right? So that introductions and goal setting, this is what we are getting into for call number 1. Let's get to know each other and set some goals for our mindset, for our journey, for our lifestyle, okay? Always setting new goals, bigger goals, higher goals, thinking big, believing big. So the introduction of the program and the overview of the week's topics will always include mindset. That group introduction and icebreaker activity will really get us in the room to feel who's in the room. Your next business partner could be in the room, right? That goal setting exercises, helping us to encourage and set specific and measurable goals related to the week's theme, right? We want to set SMART goals that are specific, that are measurable, that we can achieve, right? That that make sense to our time, that are reasonable. We want to have our group discussions and emphasize the importance of mindset in achieving each of these goals. As we achieve our goals, our mindset actually develops more and more and more. So, scrolling down to our commitments, we will, if you can scroll down to our commitments. Beautiful, beautiful. We will start each day with the positive affirmation. Also with affirmations, what you can do, right? If you like an affirmation or you feel an affirmation stronger than you've ever felt before, write it down on a Post-it note. I got mine right here. I look at it every day. It says, my life will be better than my vacations, right? Like, I want to be on vacation and want to come home because my life is better at home. So I look at that every single day. Write it down on a Post-it note. Put it in your bathroom. I know y'all got to brush your teeth and take a shower every morning. Or hopefully we do as Mailbox Millionaires, okay? As better program members, right? Put it in your bathroom. Put it by your mirror. Make these adjustments. Journal about something you're grateful each day. That's why we have our post in the Accountability Accelerator group on the Love Plus app or the website, right? Practice that meditation or deep breathing for at least 10 minutes each day. As Coach Crew comes in here, he will teach us how to properly breathe, how to properly take the time to really meditate. And what does meditation look like to you? Our field research is imperative, exploring the latest findings in our areas of expertise, right? So everything that we do, research is so important to better our knowledge. As the day goes by, as we want to teach, as we want to grow, as we want to pour, we have to be knowledgeable from ourselves, right? Goal tracking and updates. That's what this number 1 call is about, is our goals. So monitoring and progress towards the goals is what truly matters, right? Not just setting them, writing them down, but what are we doing to reach it day by day, 1% better each and every day. right? We have our resources. We about to get into a few hands, or Coach Crew is about to come up and really turn us up for this Wednesday. But the needed resources in order to really feel what we do, because in order to make it real, you have to feel it. It's all in the Luhv Plus app. It's all online on the website in regards to each and every single tool. So if y'all ready for today, I need y'all to drop the battery symbol in the chat. Drop the battery symbol in the chat. If your battery is full, if y'all ready, drop the battery symbol in the chat. And if it's not full, I want you to drop the other battery in the chat, because we need to see what's going on. What's the energy today? What do we really need to provide for the community? Coach Crew, where you at? Sunshine, where you at? What we doing? What we doing? Because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Hold on. There's a lot of green batteries in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. In the meantime, before Coach Crew comes up, if we have any goals, right? If you want to raise your virtual hand and you ready for your goals, you already know what your goals is for this week, for this month, for this year. I want you to raise your virtual hand. I want you to share with the community, because when you're vulnerable and you open up to these goals, not only are we able to hold you accountable, but we are able to monitor that progress so that you reach the goal. Not reaching the goal is not an option. There's always an option in life, but that's not one, right? So raise your hand, raise your virtual hand if you have your goals, if you're ready to set your goals. I see Dante in the building. Let's get it. Raise your hands. Let's hear some goals. I saw Robin earlier. She's been on here faithfully already. I've seen a few people in here. Let's go. Let's go. Who raising their hand for their goals? We need some goals in the building. Wow. I see Chris T in the building. Chris Too Much in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, Queen Angela, let's go. Share your experience. What we doing with your goals? How will your experience be better today?
First of all, I have to apologize. I didn't know we had class. I said I was trying to reach people because I'm out of the Telegram. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's everybody. This is beautiful. So my goal is to make sure I'm in that Telegram. And so I really felt like I was out of, gosh, you have no idea, like I'm out of a fish out of water. So for my goal is stay connected and truly stay close to the fire. The progress I made I was like this, like yesterday, I missed a class, I couldn't find play, and I just felt like I was unwired. And I said, where is everybody? Can't get in the discount. So anyway, my goal is communication. And loving that I could not, I thought it was over and I was so sad. And over the weekend I wasn't in town. So on Monday when it came back, it was a holiday. I was a ding dong. I was like, are you a ding dong? So I just thought, well, it must be something here. I don't know how I missed it. But anyway, communication first. And then being who I was, I'm the same person. I told you, you're the same person, Ange. Nothing changed, right? So for that, it's huge. So thank you. I don't know how I did. So if someone at the end could help me at the end navigate back to the Telegram, because I don't have the icon. I had this already on my bookmark, so I could get to it. But the Telegram, I have no idea what's going on. I can't get to it.
Gotcha. And just
anyway, I'm talking way too much.
No, it's okay. Just a quick question for clarity. Which Telegram are you referring to?
The one that we always go to where all the information is, the thread is.
Okay. All right, we're gonna tap in with you, Queen. No worries. The biggest point is that you're here, right? Even though you weren't sure, you still here. You made it. I know you worked out this morning. I could tell. I can tell. So show some love.
That heavy and let us know what time it is every time. Let's go, Queen Angela.
Show some love. And you already know Queen Sunshine got you. Queen Moya got you. So
love you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Let's get it. King Reginald, come through, King. Share your experience. Talk to us about these goals. What we setting. What's new? What's clue?
How y'all doing? Everybody doing okay this morning?
Yeah.
So my goals is to get more business funding, get prepared for my next free class, get 1,000 or more subscribers across each platform, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, keep all my commitments, live a victorious life in the area of my life, my finances, my family, my business, my health, and my faith.
Powerful. If y'all felt those goals, I want y'all to drop felt in the chat, right? Because you wrote them down. So they were intentional, right? We are so proud of you, King, just for showing up and resetting your goals. You will hit that mark on YouTube, on TikTok, on every platform. You know, the business funding, you got a plethora of options. So you get into the bag regardless. Okay, King, regardless.
Yeah,
So let's show King Reginald some love in the chat. If you felt that drop, gotta make sure we hold each other accountable to these goals. Let's get it. Thank you, King Reggie. All right, we have King Dante. Come through, King Dante. What's your experience? What's your goal? How can we make your experience today better?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning.
That's
Yes,
right.
my goals are to actually get my first real estate property. And this round, when I go funding, I want to get a lot more in credit stacking. So, and I'm trying to do that by the end of this week, the beginning of next week. And I also, like the young lady said a few minutes ago, communication. So I kind of lack a responding. So I'm getting better with responding back to people. I already feel like I already completed one of my goals by networking, because ever since last week in Invest Fest and the Find Your Freedom graduation, I talked to at least 2 to 3 people a day. Like, and that was not me before. So I want to keep going with that, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, we can find our partners out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we real connected right now. And I'm thankful for the team. I'm thankful for the mentors, because it changed my mindset, you know what I'm saying? So, and just a lot more growing, a lot more exposure.
Absolutely. Everybody show some love to King Dante in the chat. A lot more growing. That means you got a lot more glowing, King. That's amazing. That's amazing. Set them goals. I know you said later on this week, early next week, pick a day. Pick a day and get serious about your goals, right? Because your goals are powerful and they're going to take you to the next level. So I want you to pick a day. Matter of fact, real time, pick a day today.
Starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
Today.
But you're too busy today? Right. Sunshine,
Today. Not T-O, but T-U-H. Today, King Dante. Today, King.
Let's
Because
go,
you
King.
that type
Let's
of king.
go.
Today, King Dante. Let's go, King. Let's go.
Let's get it. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely, King Dante. We appreciate you for sharing, and we are grateful to see you more and more. So way to commit to your goals already. Let's get it. We have Queen Sunshine coming through. How can we make your experience better, Queen? We are so grateful for you. Hold on. Let's bring it up on the spotlight. Spotlight. There we go.
Hey, Mama. Oh, look, while I'm letting people in at the same time and talking,
Right.
multitasking, like, let's go, let's get it, let's go. So, like right now, goals, I am getting out of my own way as far as social media is concerned. Like, whoa, Sunshine been posting on social media every day. I can't even believe it. Like, I don't even know what to do. I'm about to start crit walking, heel toeing. Like, hey, I'm about to walk it out, walk it out. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I'm like, yeah, is this me? But yes, I am actually doing it. Like I said, I'm breaking out of my own shell, my own barriers. But the most important part of everything for myself is literally at this point in my life, I have to make sure that I do nothing out of alignment. I am only moving in alignment. Anything or anybody that does not feel right or is not in my alignment of my goals, I can't do it and I won't do it. No exceptions. And that is my goal for myself, is to just stay on my path of alignment, and what fits, fits, and what doesn't, doesn't. And literally, that's it. Good with that. But that is the most powerful thing that I need to do, is stay and walk in my power and just move in alignment. That's it.
Absolutely. Show Queen Sunshine love in the chat. And that's everyone's goal. Thank you so much, Sunshine, because that is a lifestyle goal. That's not just a today, a tomorrow, a 90-day goal. That's a lifestyle goal. So if y'all ready to tap in with the goals that Sunshine set here today for your alignment, I need y'all to drop the word alignment in the chat, because alignment is so powerful. It puts you in rooms, spaces that you never even seen before or envisioned before. Let's go. Look at all that alignment in the chat, Sunshine.
Hey, let's go, family. Y'all know what it is. Let's go. Yes, sunshine. Period. No commas.
I love you so much,
I
Queen.
love you.
Let's get it. Show Queen Sunshine some love in the chat. Not some love. Show her all the love in the chat. Let's get it. We got Queen Ty in the building. Come talk to us. How can we make your experience better today?
Good morning. Good morning, family. Sunshine, I agree with everything you said. Like, it's like you took the word, say, that's why I'm a little sunshine, because it's like you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, I literally cut my sister off because she wasn't aligning with my goals and just taking from me. Like, literally, I have time for nothing and no one. Like, I am just this month. I took Miss V's information. I got the diffuser for the car. I'm going to try to do vegan for these next 2 weeks. I'm going to try. I hopefully, it works, but I've been doing good. I've been eating my little Paul meaning pastas and stuff like that. So I'm taking Auntie Shaky's information and I'm budgeting. Hopefully this month I get a lot of money saved and a lot of good things in my body. So that's my goal for the month. But another thing, my app hasn't been working. Is that just me or is that everybody?
Yes, Queen. So we talked about it earlier today. It's
Okay,
going
I'm
through some
sorry.
updating. No worries, no worries. It's going through some updating. So it should be running more than likely before end of the week. But that don't stop us. Like we said, if you're doing a challenge or anything like that, write it in your notes. That way you could copy and paste it as soon as the app is up and running. But I'm gonna get you, right, Ty? I'm gonna get you, right? Cause you my little baby. You my big baby. Okay? I heard try too many times. And I know you cross your fingers thinking that the word try was going to make it sound better with the cross fingers. But with our goals, we want to be intentional. We want to make sure it's measurable, right? So if you say you want to save a certain amount of money this month, or hopefully you want to say, no, you will save the money, but how much, right? You're going to do vegan for the next 2 weeks. What days? What meals? That's how you really set the goal.
Oh, I got it planned out. I got
Okay.
my meal plans all planned out. I have meal prepped. I cut all my veggies up. Everything's ready to go. Like I'm going to do it. Try
You
is
are
out of my
doing
vocabulary.
it.
You're
You are
absolutely
doing
right.
it.
I'm doing this. Okay, doing it.
She said, I meal prep. That ain't no, what's that? That ain't no try. You did it. You did it. Love, Queen.
Oh.
Always. Let's show some love to Queen Ty in the chat. Thank you for always shining your light, because we love you, Queen. Let's get it. We have Queen Moya up next. Let us know how we can make your experience better on this Winning Wednesday.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
We're going to get you some new Wi-Fi, Queen.
That's the Atlanta Wi-Fi.
Watch your mouth. I said, watch your mouth. I said, watch your mouth.
Moya,
we can't hear you, Moya.
We're gonna bring you right back up after Kira. That way the could circle back.
Really, I have to max out, and become. I'm maxing out. Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Yes. Start over.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So my goal really is to be the best version of myself, to max out. And my accountability partners, Jasmine and Magic, I thank you guys so much, because I know you guys are going to push me to the next level, just to max out and just to be my true authentic self. And that's my goal right now, is just to max out and just get it done.
Absolutely. I want everyone in the chat, right? Come close. Everybody come close. I need everyone in the chat to put max out Moya. If y'all ready for Moya to max out, I need y'all to put max out Moya in the chat. You heard? Because Moya is monumental to our system, monumental to our functions. Let's get it. Max out Moya in the chat. Let's go. I love it. Look, Moya, that spells MOM, Mom. Let's go. Show some queens some love. Thank you so much, Moya. We love you. We love you. Max out, Moya. Let's get it. All right. We have Queen Kira come through. How can we make your experience better for today? Set these goals.
Good morning, family. So I wrote out a list of goals for this month. But my top 3 that I want to do is I want to finish setting up my LLC. I want to utilize the tools and resources made available in the Luhv Plus app. So I really want to take full advantage of the resources. And lastly, I am giving up meat for 30 days. So what are we in? Day 6? I mean, I did it before, so I know I could do it again. And, you know, maybe it might be a lifestyle change. I'm not saying I'm going to be a vegan, but I'm giving up the animals right now. So those are my top 3 things for the month of September.
Absolutely, Queen, and you will achieve all of them before September is over. Well, not 30 days, but the other 2 for sure, for sure. Let's show Queen Kira some love in the chat, and it's beautiful that you said that, right? Because Ty shared her goals about her doing her meal prep and starting her goals for her next 2 weeks. So if Ty, if you need somebody to lean on or you need to reach out, you can hit up Kira because she already did it. So now she's doing it again. You know what I'm saying? So that's the power of the room. That's the power of strategic partnerships. That's the power of the motivational call. So thank you, Queen Kira, for sharing your experience. We appreciate you. Show Queen Kira some love in the chat. Let's get it. All right. And we have Mr. Too Much. Shout out King Chris in the building. What's going on, King?
What's up, Jazz? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I hear like a lot of these affirmations and goals, and one of my personal for the next 30 days, I've been feeling like I needed a reset. So I'm gonna do a social media fast. Give myself 30 days first. I started to do 90. It's a lot. I'm not good. So I'm gonna do 30 days. But within that 30 days, though, I really want to zero in on purpose and impact, right? And I feel like this year has been a lot, and I've been investing in a lot, and I've been building a lot of different things, and partners, relationships, stuff like that. But I haven't been like building on, right? And so the goal for this next 30 days really is to read more, get more of my craft, and write more. I know me and Jazz, we spoke about that. I have a habit of not writing a lot of stuff down, and then I wonder why I feel overwhelmed. I'd be like, duh, you didn't write it down. So my goal and within the 30 days in the fast is to really write stuff down, get more in tune and make these calls. I've been the DIY with Cal. So I'm setting like a 30 minimum day call to, whether it's brokers, whether it's the sellers, and really honing in on that, and getting back focused, getting this reset going on.
Wow, King. Everybody show King Chris some love in the chat. King, you are a blessing every time you come to class, every time you show your grace, your face. We got to get you that planner, okay?
Yeah, that planner, yo. I got multiple of them. Every time I go to use it the next year.
Not the next year come up. You just
I gotta update the damn planner because I don't use it. So it's
we gonna talk.
I gotta use the little boxes in the back. The next year, the little so you get your calendar. So each page is a day, but then if you wait too long, you gotta use the next year, and they're only like 2 pages. And I gotta squeeze all of my little to-do notes and those things. But
so you know about the planner, you just haven't been using it. Okay.
Yo, listen, you get real motivated when you purchase it. You're like, yo, I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
The day one, it looks real nice. You get your little pens, be like, blue pen, red pen, highlighter. And them drinks stay right in plastic. Rip me out the plastic. I'm back to brand new.
And then you forget it's there. Like, what we talking about, King, too much? You rip it out the plastic and then forget it's there. Well, what we doing, King? I'm like, what we doing?
Crazy. It look good, though. I got some
Absolutely.
nice planners. But nah, I appreciate it. I'm doing the 30 days social media fast.
Let's get
I
it.
actually started 2 days ago. But the goal within that day is to realign, refocus, realign, and yeah, like I really take apart what's been happening, and so I can focus on that.
Absolutely. Your 30 days started September 1st or September 6th?
September 4th.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen. All right, big Monday then. Okay, all right, King. You
Never
got
miss
this.
Monday.
Absolutely. Everyone show King Chris some love in the
Checking on
chat.
you,
Thank
King.
you. Thank you. What'd you say,
Yeah.
Queen?
I said I'm gonna be checking on them.
Right.
I appreciate it. Yeah, all love, all love.
Absolutely. Let's get it. All right. So we have Queen Angelique. I'm gonna have you come through 30 seconds or less because Coach Crew is coming up. He ready. He ready to start. Ready to start. What's next? What's next? So Queen Angelique, come share your goals. 30 seconds or less. Let's get it.
Hello. Okay, 30 seconds or less. My goal is to, I will have a property by the end of the year. My first investment property. That way I can go ahead and buy my home next year. And my goal is to utilize my license more. I noticed since I started the course with Jonelle and then also meeting you guys in Sunshine, for some odd reason, people are starting to pour in for me to be able to utilize my license for real estate. So it's really exciting to just open up and then just go ahead and do it. So those are my goals, and making sure that I have the accountability to do what I'm supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Amazing, Queen. Thank you for sharing that. That puts some things in perspective just for me right then and there, because that is one of my goals. My house, I need my house next year, if not this year. So absolutely, Queen. We get in our investment, we get in our goals, we working towards it. We already have it. We just got to go get the keys. You know what I'm saying? We got to pick up the keys. Okay. So yes, show Queen Angelique some love in the chat. A lot of love in the chat. No more some love. Why are we giving some love? Give her all the love. All right. We have our Coach Crew coming through to do what it do. So if I can have everyone, mics off mute real quick. Let's get the energy. I need a burst of energy, a burst of smoothie, a burst of protein, a burst of the chia seeds. Let's go. Chia seeds, whatever the seeds is, just get it. Right? Let's go, Coach.
Let's
Let's
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
Let's go.
Good morning. Let's go.
go.
Let's go.
Right, let's
Oh, let's
get it.
Let's go.
Let's
Go.
What's up? What's
get it.
up?
Where are you at?
Morning. Good morning.
I'm right here. You can spotlight me.
Get it. Let's get it.
Good
What's
morning.
going on, family? How we feeling today? I see a lot of people are in. And to be honest, I just was sitting down, just letting Jazz run the show because I'm loving the fact that you all are showing up. And I just got present to like leadership. Everybody dropped the word leadership in the chat. Drop the word leadership in the chat. So I love getting on here and just really feeling the energy. Everybody's always happy to express themselves. And I have to pinch myself sometimes like, yo, I said I wanted to create a community of love, connectivity, and financial prosperity. Like this is something that we've been working towards for the last 2.5, 3 years. And for us to be able to do it this fast, it's a blessing. But we can't do it without you. So my whole thought right now is leadership. How do we help you get to the next level in your leadership? Angelique, I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna appoint you as a leader to drop these links for this call or these calls inside your Telegram. The reason why we doubled back on day one and did it again basically today is because we were waiting for the She Builds, She Profits group. Please drop that link inside the Telegram so that way we can get everybody in. I did see Robin. I didn't see Ephesian today. So, there's like people missing. We want everybody to be here because that's why we're doing this. So I don't want Janelle to feel like we're kind of like not keeping everybody in the loop. So please, Angelique, I'm gonna ask you live and direct, would you take on that leadership role, Queen?
Yes, I'll do it.
All right, appreciate it. Everybody send some love to Angelique in the chat for taking on that leadership. So the other thing I wanted to know was how can we help you get to your next level, right? Somebody might go, I don't know, but I think we all know. And I want to know within you, what is it that you need? What do you feel you need in order to get to that next level? What do you feel that you need in order to get to that next level? Apolline, can you share your screen real fast? Go to luhvplus.com. I want to show y'all something. These are the things that we've been working on and that you will see implemented as we continue to develop on the site. Because as y'all can see, if you scroll all the way to the top, put your screen in full screen mode. Thank you. You can see that if you look to the right side, you see that it says beta up there. It's in beta. So we're working on this constantly. So thank you for your patience as we continue to update and make improvements. But I need to get your feedback to understand how to help you truly excel. For me, with the tutelage that I have, basically put it inside this program, this has helped me grow literally in 6 months. So I know the timetable, the shelf life of your personal development at a time is anywhere from 1 to 6 months. And then you're probably just going to go back into your regular life and doing things, and you're going to realize you need it again, and you're going to come back again, right? So we understand that. So when we decided to create the programs, we made the membership low, so that way, as far as pricing goes, low in pricing, so that way you can get the most out of it without feeling like, you know, you're paying for something you don't need, right? We want you to stay attached. We want you to stay committed, but there's a level of commitment that we need to get to. And one of the things is this: whoever paid for the group to stay on with the accountability and mailbox motivational calls, I need y'all right now to send a message to Jasmine in the chat, so that way we can get you inside the groups. We need to get you inside the group so you can have the alert, because some of you are not going to have the Telegram link. Some of you are, not going to have that, but you still need to be notified, and you still need to be in your community. For me, the number one thing that I've found out that's going to give us the best results is community. So not only is it about having mentorship, it's also about the other mentees that's inside the mentorship with you. Everybody drop mentees in the chat. Apolline, see if you can go to community and go to Jasmine. Find Jasmine in the community. So as we're working on this right here, okay, I see it's still not even up yet. See if you can refresh and see if it will come back. So as we're working on these things, I wanted to roll out and I wanted to show y'all. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself right now. Yeah, I am. All right, you can stop sharing the screen. I'm getting too ahead. So I'll just explain it to you. So what we're doing, and Jasmine had came up with this idea. She said, let's create some monikers that allow us to understand if we're giving the most to our personal development. Regardless of how we feel, personal development is key, y'all. Like, that is the thing that unlocks your dreams. Like, personal development is the thing that unlocks your dreams. Put that into the chat. I know we come on these calls and we give you motivation, but personal development is the key that unlocks the dreams. Let's just make sure I'm looking good on this camera. All right, cool. So one of the things that we created was a moniker that depicts if you are active. So we have an activity level. So next to your name, you're going to have an activity level. Now the activity level is going to show up as green, or it's going to show up as yellow, or it's going to show up as red. If you are in the red, that means you are not putting your personal development first. It doesn't mean that you're not doing it outside this app. We're just talking about in this world, this community, this environment, because we want to be so immersed in our environment that we have so many connections, we have so many opportunities, and we're putting ourselves in the best position for success. How are we going to do that? Through environment, right? If your environment is negative, most likely you're going to have some negatives. If your environment is encouraging and positive, most likely your environment, you're going to be the person that's encouraging, and you're going to have a lot of positives in your life. So I want to go around the room, and I want you to be honest and transparent. Where should we hold you accountable at? I really want to know this. The reason why I want to know this is because we want this to be specific to you. So there's about 10 coaches, and each coach is going to have a certain amount of people allotted to them. So you're going to have Jasmine as a coach, or you might have Magic Mogul as a coach. And then feel free to be able to move around to see other coaches and get familiar with other coaches, but you might have Danielle, you might have Vanessa, you might have Sunshine, you might have someone else. But the point is, your coach is going to be your base. That's going to be the person that you have most contact with, because we feel that if you had somebody encouraging you, hyping you up like the best friend would do, you would go a lot further. Just let me know in the chat. Maybe I'm bugging. If I'm thugging and bugging, let me know. If you would have somebody in your corner hyping you up as your best friend, giving you that encouragement, do you think that you will improve your results or decrease your results? Let me know in the chat. So I think you're going to improve. This is why we created accountability buddies. So not only are you going to be able to pick, well, you won't pick the coach, but the coaches, you're going to be picked in the system and you'll be put with that coach. But what I want you to be able to do is be able to pick your buddy, right? So each week you should have a new buddy. So if you're in this program for 4 weeks, we might do a bonus week. I don't know, I'll let y'all know. But if you're in this program for 4 weeks, what happens is each week you need to have a new buddy. I'm telling you right now from experience, from history, and some of you may relate to this. When we go out to these networking events, these places where you build relationships, right? You're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to get a lot of contacts. How many people do you stay connected with? Let me know in the chat. Let's just say you met 100 people. How many people do you actually stay connected with? So we got 5. What else? What else we got? We got 15%. Oh, Jasmine giving out the real deal Holyfield is actually 13.9%, which is close to 15%. But the reality of it is this, right? David, there we go, right? 1 to 3 people, that's where it's at, right? It's like the 1 to 3 people range, the 3 to 5. Yes, y'all in that area. So when whoever said 5, you're right on the money. The reality of it is you usually get 2 people. You usually get 2 people. And that's if you're lucky. That's if you've really been shaking and moving and you really found somebody that's in alignment with your assignment. So I want us to be strategic. The reason why I say, hey, look, raise your hand, come up here and share, because guess what you're doing? We're becoming more effective in less time. Not only are we purging out of the negatives that we no longer need to hold on to, we're also showcasing the positive that other people want to hold on to. You know, like the light, right? In the summertime, you got the light on at night. What happens when you got the light on at night outside? I know everybody knows this. This is not a trick question. If you got light on outside, or if you got fire outside, you got a phone on outside, it's in the thick of summer, what happens during that time? It's nighttime, light, whatever the light, maybe you got light by the house, maybe you got the nice pool, maybe you, whatever. But it's nighttime. What happens at nighttime during the thick of the summer? What do you see going on next to the lights during the dark? Let's see. Right. There's an attraction. Like it's a natural thing. They can't even help it. They can't help it. Sometimes you're probably, man, you kind of slow because you ran right into that hot light bulb, right? But the reality of it is, as sentient beings, we cannot help but gravitate towards people who have light. Everybody drop light in the chat. The reality of this matter is that you all have light. We all have light. The light is the amount of love that we have for ourselves. When you love yourself unapologetically, what happens to the people around you? Sometimes they shrink because your light's so bright. But most times, in most cases, people gravitate towards you and want to be around you. This is the fundamental process of what we're creating. We want your light to be so bright that you not only can impact people, but you can make income being who you are. So now when we put together these programs, it's really about taking the information from the courses and from your mentorship and being able to apply it. And by doing that, that gives you the result of what we call stature. When you have stature, you have light. What is your stature? So that's what I need everybody to identify right now. If you're a real estate investor, I need you to identify that now. If you're an author, I need you to identify that right now. If you can't identify that, that's okay. We're going to work on that. But as I mentioned to you, you're going to be put in groups. You have certain coaches who would be able to assist you. Feel free. You can reach out to other coaches. If you're in Jasmine's group, you can still reach out to Danielle. You can still reach out to Vanessa. You can still reach out to Magic Mogul. You can still reach out to Sunshine. You can still be of service to other people as well. But when people come up and share their light, I want you to recognize who is in alignment with you. As I mentioned before, I joined the Circle of CEOs mentorship. And literally, I didn't have to. I just wanted to go see what that mentorship was about. Let me get some tutelage. Let me get some game. Let me meet some people and see what I can grow into from that particular standpoint and then bring it to my community. So in that, I created 2 strategic partnerships. Actually, I had a bunch, but 2 that pretty much gave me all the money back that I invested. So the Circle of CEOs was 10,000 and the other mentorship was 10,000. So that was just 20,000, right? So the offer was 15K, but if you paid that day, it was 10,000. Cool. I paid that 10,000 and then the following week I made 15,000. Within that time span, I made $100,000 from that initial $10,000 investment. It spawned a creation from other things that transpired to amassing $100,000. So I understand that when you invest into yourself, when you pay attention. But what happens is if you do the work, you get the ascension. If you do the work, you get the ascension. Whoever has your attention will create the ascension. So I want everybody to be aware of what type of partners you're going to link up with. Because I told you, it took 2 partners for me to amass $100,000. I had no clue whether I was going to make that money back or not, but it took me 1 move. Everybody, you're 1 move away. Put 1 move in the chat, 1 move. So before we close this out, I want people to come up and I want you to share, where do you need that 1 move, that 1 boost? Where do you need that? What is happening in your life that if you were able to move that needle, it would help out tremendously? And I'm loving the fact that so many people have put their hands up. I really love that. So snap it up, clap it up for yourselves. Snap it up, clap it up for yourself. All right, cool. So once again, if you have already been in the last program and you've already paid for the accountability program, send that message to Jasmine so that way she can get you, put you inside the group. So that way you can get notified, because some of you are on the luhvplus.com, but your profile is private. So you cannot get emails or messages or notifications. And we cannot put you into the groups with a private profile. So if you are, and you have already paid, like Dante, you need to message Jasmine, because you have, and we cannot connect. We had no way to contact. We got lucky because we have been able to put in that Telegram, but that Telegram is going to be gone soon, right? So for everybody, Angelique is going to be the lead inside of She Builds, She Profits Telegram, to make sure that link is being dropped in there. I want Angelique to show up and show out and be that standard for success. So that way you can be that testimonial for She Builds, She Profits, and see yourself coming from the seats, from the bleachers basically into the field, right? So when you see Jasmine, when you see Sunshine, anybody else who comes up here as a coach, they started in one of our mentorships and been able to excel. So for everybody who's in Janelle's program, I want her to have the best results. So if you're not in Janelle's program, I want you to help everybody who's in this particular boot camp get the best results. So no matter which program you came from, you can get the best results to your mentorship. I want you to be the top of the top. Everybody put top of the top in the chat. I want you to be the top of the top. That means when we give you assignments, you're executing assignments. When we give you challenges, you're executing the challenges and you're getting breakthroughs instead of breakdowns. So you're going the extra mile. Everybody, please, Jasmine, myself, Apolline, we all were talking yesterday and we said, what's the message? The message is being assertive and taking initiative. You have to take initiative. I know most of us are used to being in the corporate world. We just sit down, we just told what to do, and we just do that, and we go home at the end of the day. I need everybody to get super intentional about taking initiative. Everybody put initiative in the chat. Right, we spoke about the real AI. You want to be able to use your intelligence. You want to be able to have things work for you in your favor. You have to make sure you take initiative and be assertive, right? You have to be assertive and create initiative. That's the real AI. So we will dive deeply into that, but I want everybody to realize where you are right now so that way we can help you get to that next level. So 30 seconds or less, and really be 30 seconds or less. Who got the time clock? So that way we know. When we get to 30 seconds, we will move on to the next person, because I do want to train you up to be fast with your responses. All right, so don't get offended. Just operate within the rules. 30 seconds or less. Who got the time clock? Okay, Magic Mogul got the time clock. So don't hold back. Just unmute and stop at 30 seconds. or you can just let that music play. Ready? So Jasmine, who we got going first?
Let's go, King Reginald. First up.
Awesome. So the thing I need to work on is just communication skills. I think if I improve my communication skills, I'll be on a whole nother level. I think I got the imagination piece down, but if I can work on communicating effectively, I think I'll be at on another level.
Okay, I love that. I want you to work on everything. Don't think you got anything down. Just say that you're pretty good at this and you want to work on that, but never think you got anything down. It's this miscommunication about being an educated person. If you're educated, that means you stop growing. If you got this thing down, that means you stop growing. You have abilities. I want you to still continue to work on your abilities. You may have great skill, continuously work on your skill. Do not say you don't need help in this area or whatever the case may be. Just want you to still have that mindset of, I'm going to develop all areas, but yes, I do need to put a strong focus on this right here. All right, so great job, Reg. You always come through and show up. Everybody send some love to Reginald in the chat.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's go. Who's next? King. Who's next? Come on, let's go.
King David, King David, King David.
For me, it's being very intentional every day about letting my light shine. Since I've been part of this class, it's intentional. And I'm making sure that I let my light shine. Sometimes you can get so focused on work and doing what you got to do that you're not focused on shining your light. You're focused on completing the task. And so I want to make sure that everything I do, you're going to see my light shine.
Love it. Everybody write in the chat. Everything I do matters. Every single thing you do matters. Look, we're going to take it to another level. We got another levels to go to. Everybody got another level to go to, and that's what we're trying to get to right now. Excuse my language. Let's not put trying out there, because Jasmine going to come up here and be like, yo, you ain't trying to do nothing. You do it, right? Everybody is doing. The next level we want to get to is going to allow us to have the things that we want, but we must have distinction between what it is that we need to get to right now, right? Prioritization. So great stuff. Let's go to the next person.
Absolutely. I love the language in real time, by the way. Okay, we got Queen Angela. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Good morning, crew. Listen, for me, task completion, I learned that each task is an accomplishment to a goal. So for me, it's task completion, being able to say, I did it, I did it, I did it. So that's my focus, is task completion.
All right, love that. Just be specific about which task and when, right? Everybody write down by when in the chat. If you put a task, you need to put by when in your task. Please do not create tasks without putting by wins, because you will see that you will put them off to tomorrow, then the next day, then the next day. Then when you look at it, just like Chris said, a whole year don't went by. All right, let's go to the next person. Send some love to Queen Angela in the chat with the headband. She ready. She ready for that.
Exactly. Let's get it. King Dante. Let's go. You on mute, King. You on mute, King. There you go.
Let's get it, everybody. So mine would also be like bouncing all over, like instead of getting one thing complete, then go to the next. Because I do a couple different avenues: catering, car rental, credit repairs, like funding. I'm trying to start the funding, so I need to like focus on one, then move to the next instead of trying to do all at once. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, back to the real estate, I feel like once I start that, I'll continue it and I'll get better and better and better. Just the fact of doing the first one.
Absolutely. Everybody drop the word focus in the chat. Fulfilling obligations consistently until successful. We have to focus on a task, specific task. And when we talk about most millionaires having multiple streams of income, we're talking about layers of streams of income through one acquisition, right? So you want to be able to have one business, and then through that business, you're having affiliates or you're having different components, but it's one business. Please do not try to spread yourself thin and have a multiple business all over here, all over there. Now you're not delegating anything. And then guess what? Your businesses can't flourish because you're not really showing up fully for any of them. You have to show up fully. This is why we say fulfill it, right? Full. In order to fill it, you have to be full, right? Fulfilling, be full in it. So when you're fully in it, when you're 100% in it, you'll see the results so fast that you can go to the next thing, because you have the power to delegate it. You have the power to automate it. You have the power to really step into your power. So great stuff, Dante. I want you to think about when you, and this goes for everybody, inside of your business, whatever business you have, how can I squeeze the most opportunities out of this business, right? So if you make food, if you have a catering, because cooking with Dante, right? Everybody want to cook with Dante. Not only am I going to make food and make singular plates for people, that's hard though. Making singular plates is harder than making a catering, because catering, you doing that whole thing one shot and you being able to give it out, but you can kind of put two and two together. So when you have the catering business, you can have days, okay, I'm gonna do catering, I'm gonna prep my food on this day, and I'm also gonna make food on this day at the same time. So that way now you are setting up the sales for when people can come purchase from you. So, all right, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, yo, that's when I got my sales going on. So that way everybody's coming to you. So they're not looking for you on Saturday and Sunday when you don't have anything, and they're thinking that your shop is not open, right? You wanna set the tone. So also during that time when you're setting the tone, you wanna send out your advertisement, right? I'm doing catering on this X amount of days, right? So then that way, now you're making all the food at once. You understand where to put it. And then on top of it, now you're recording it, right? So now you're recording the process. Once you record the process, you make it, what we would say, a course out of that. And then from that, you can make an ebook out of that and downsell. Like literally, I just told you 4 ways to make money in that same business. That's how I want you to think. I want you to think about making 4, 5 ways of making money in that same business without doing much extra. So even while you're recording, you're still prepping, you're still making the plates, the individual plates. That's all one thing. It was one motion. This is what we call becoming more effective in less time. The only thing that was additional effort was making the ebook. And in reality, you can use the Love Plus bot or the Love bot on the app or the website to help you write that ebook anyway. So just like you can have that the bot writing your ebook while you over here talking about what to do. So just please understand, in this day and age, it's faster for us to make money in a short amount of time. Please understand. All right, great stuff. Everybody send some love to King Dante. Let's go. Who's next, Queen?
Get it. Big Yana with King Dante on that one, okay? Let's go, King Bruce. What it do, Big Bruce?
Also, hold up real quick. Dante, I would look for somebody who's also cooking inside the program too. Anything that you do, y'all, like if you're a real estate investor, look for other real estate investors. If you're a real estate investor, you know somebody else is a broker or an agent in the group, connect with them, right? Like be able to understand that I need to fill my team. Everybody drop the word team in the chat. Look for your team. All right, my bad, Bruce. I had to just get that up.
You good? Hey, you must have been reading my mind because I'm going right to that. You know, I need help with Michigan. I'm trying to do tax auctions in Michigan, be honest with you. So anybody connected there, it can be a great resource for me, especially in Detroit, Wayne County area. Trying to house hack, trying to do something like that and sacrifice for a year or two, move up there and then do other things that I want to do with the residual income. So that's pretty much where I'm at. And then on the fitness side, I used to walk 5 days a week, about 4 miles a day, till I got a little issue. But now I'm getting back into that. So just some reenactment on that, just some enforcement on that, just some push on that part. I'll be good.
All right, cool, great stuff. I'm gonna let the language police get on you real fast. Jasmine and Magic Mogul, get on them.
Go ahead, Magic. Go ahead, Magic. Go ahead, Magic.
Yeah, all I heard was trying and some more trying. You trying or you doing it? What are we doing here? What results do you want? Because trying don't sound solid enough for me. So could you repeat what you were saying, but tell me what you're doing?
I'm moving to Michigan. I need help with some resources there. And from that point, I'm going to be able to do what I want to do as far as my future goals. And as far as the fitness, I'm going to be able to get back into the groove of that with help from you guys.
Yeah, how did that feel opposed to how you were saying it before?
It felt good. It felt good. And you're right to put me back on track. I appreciate that.
All right, that's acceptable. No, that's acceptable.
Let's get it, King Bruce. Everybody show some love to King Bruce. Okay, real time, real results, real action. Okay, let's go. We have Queen Kira. Come through, Queen Kira.
So for me, it's personal development. I am working towards being the best version of myself. So I need my coaches. You know, when I'm slacking, I need y'all to eat me up. You know, give it to me the real. And that's what I'm working on, personal development. Better me, better life. That's it.
I love that. I want to add value on this. when we're doing this, because right now I'm basically giving y'all mindset minutes, right? In the short form. So the biggest thing that I want you to do is see yourself as the highest version. Everything you do it to the max. Like, what would your greatest version do in this situation? What would your highest version look like in this situation? So for you, in real time, I want to ask you, when you talk about personal development and getting to that higher self, what does it actually look like? Can you paint the picture for us in real time?
For me, I need to not be a negative thinker. I need to not overthink. I simply just overthink everything, and I have that negative self-talk. I got to get rid of that. I got to go.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you.
Doubt on me, you know, and I have that self-talk.
Let me show you in real time. Everybody send some love in the chat for that. How explicit can I get with you right now?
Be real, King.
All right, so your language is dictating that you won't get to that. Because the first thing that you said was what? Like what? Give me the pattern. It was negative, a negative pattern. The first, and I know most people are like, wait, what do you mean? But the moment you speak is creating the future. The moment you speak, you're creating the future. The moment you speak, you're creating the future. This is why we keep saying it. Let's stop saying trying. And I'm doing. So when you first came in, you said, or when you first spoke about that, you said, I'm trying not to. Or I'm not, I don't want you to think about the not portion. I want you to think about the doing portion. So let's say it over again. And what does your highest level look like?
I'm not going to be a negative thinker.
Whoa, I'm not what? Like, I'm not that. Do you hear that? It's a negative statement. When we use, and this is a mathematics. Everything is mathematics, y'all. So when you say like, I'm not, or I can't, automatically your vibration is dropped. So anything after that, most likely you're not going to be able to do, because your vibration is, you're starting on a low vibration. If you ever walked up a hill, is it harder to go up the hill? Right, because it's harder to be positive. So the more negatives that we put into our lives, the harder it's going to seem to be positive, because it's all mathematics. So when you start with your language, being that language produces a thought that creates a belief, the belief produces the action, and that therefore produces the result, which is your life. You have to start your language with positivity. You're not going to always do it, but when you get the correction of how to do it, you can start to see, okay, actually, let me change it up and feel different, right? So when you change it up right now, you're going to feel different. Say the same thing without saying not. Say exactly what you said, same message without using the negative connotations.
I will stop the negative self-talk.
Stop is a negative.
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on, right? In real time, can y'all see what's happening in real time? How hard is it for her to actually be positive, to be the highest version of herself like this? So the other way to do it, Queen, is just to speak from the positive side. I am going to be as positive as possible. I'm going to speak with love and beautiful energy. I am loving myself. You get what I'm saying? Versus I'm not going to hate myself anymore. I'm not going to hate myself anymore. That's a lot of negatives. It's hard to come back from something like that. And then you have to watch, that's one sentence. You have to watch your entire paragraph. So now if your entire paragraph is filled with negatives, think about why most people around us are negative. Think about it, why they don't get the results that they want. And we can feel it off of them. That's why we like, I'm not going to that barbecue if so-and-so is going to be there. I'm not going over there if so-and-so is there, because we know automatically they got the negative energy. Their language is dictating their negative energy. Don't fall victim to that. So let's start over. And please don't get me wrong. You are helping a lot of people out right now. If she's helping you out with this right now, somebody put something in the chat so we can know. Because Kara has been, and Kara got one of the top performers from the last round. So shout out to Kara. So let's just do it again. Like what's that highest self for you?
My highest self looks like I will speak positivity and be intentional when I speak.
How did that make you feel?
I felt great. I believed it. I know I could do it because I spoke it and I felt it and I believed it.
All right, this time do it again. Do it with a smile. See how you feel.
My higher self looks like me always speaking positive thoughts. And when I speak with intention and purpose.
Now, how did that one feel?
It made me feel, I don't know, it made me feel giggly. I feel excited about it.
Oh, giggly, yo. When you feel, you make it real. So guess what you just did in real time? You were activating your higher self in real time. If you look back at the video, there's two different people now. The person who was saying, I'm trying not to do X, Y, Z, your energy was low. The person that say, I am loving, I feel, your energy is high. There are two different people now. Each moment, and every moment you have a chance to be somebody brand new. And every moment you have a chance to do something you've never done. And every moment you have a chance to start over to be consistent, like you've always wanted to be. In each new moment, you have a chance to be your higher self. You have to understand that there's a will, there's a way. When you can speak negative, you also can speak positive. So please understand, I'm so happy for you right now, Kara, because I know you felt the difference. So now you're going to be able to distinguish when your language is giving you that reality. I know when it comes to relationships, y'all, if this is y'all, let me know in the chat. When you come to relationships, you can't find a great significant other, huh? Let me know. The dating world is just a little watered down, right? Like everybody is just want to be with everybody, right? Like I know, right? Write it in the chat if that's how you feel. But the reality of it is, you're going to see your life from your thoughts be printed out in your 3D world. Like your world is only showing up due to your perspective. This is about communication and interpretation. Being able to articulate yourself so well that you get your point across because you're being specific and accurate. And being able to take information from others and not feel offended by it or defensive to your own beliefs, and understanding that the only reason why you're at where you're at right now is because of what you know. But the reason why you're not where you want to be is because of things you do not know. So I have to constantly be in a mode of evolution, progression, and not feeling like I know it all. I'm in the land of discovery. Everybody drop discovery in the chat. So Kara was showing you that she was in the land of discovery. She told y'all straight up, look, I'm about personal development. I want my personal development as my priority right now. And in real time, she got real results that she now can use as tools to help her grow. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you're going to say some negatives. Don't beat yourself up over that. Just move forward with understand, okay, now let me make the rest of my sentences more positive. If that was helpful for you, Kara, let us know.
That was very helpful for me. I'm still laughing because I feel excited. So, like, yeah.
Let's go. Everybody unmute real quick and snap it up and clap it up because that was great.
Let's go.
Love that. Love that.
Go.
Man, I love it. I love it. I love it.
You got this. Let's go, Kara.
Queen, you got this.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Right. As we come to a close, y'all, as we come to a close, I want to offer the opportunity for anybody else to share anything. This is your last chance to get your hands raised. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you do not become the most valuable participant in your life, you're not going to get the result. There's no way around it. It's no way around it, y'all. Like I'm telling you straight up, to be honest, the reason why you do not have the results is because of those three things. Number one is your work ethic. You got to be willing to go the extra mile. You got to be willing to be assertive. You got to be willing to take initiative. Somebody's not telling you something, but you know you want a result to happen. Go and do that thing. You know that the app should have something better on it for you to help you in this area, and it's not there. Don't go, I don't know why this app doesn't have it. Yo, crew, what's up? Can you add this component to it? Because I think this would be dope. Be that person. You in your relationship and your partner is yelling all the time, or your partner's being, grumpy. Don't get mad and be grumpy with them and be grumpy the fact that they're grumpy. Now both of you are grumpy and you're both looking at each other like you are the cause, and then now you're pointing fingers at each other. Instead, be the one to change the environment. Let's go outside for a minute, babe. Let's go take a walk. Let's go do something different. Take the initiative to change your situation, because you can and you will. But if you allow yourself to be dictated by other things, guess what? You're never going to get what you want. And any guy, and for this go to my ladies, I got to start pointing it to my ladies, my women, because a lot of women complain about guys, right? But the reality of it is, are you going for the guy that you truly want, or are you settling for the guys that come to you? I'm going to leave it like that. I'm gonna leave the like that. So I don't want you to complain about no more guys, because are you going for the guys you want? Are you settling for people who come to you? All right, and that goes for guys too. But the other component, like we said, go the extra mile. The other component is that understanding that, all right, look, I have to be the most valuable participant in my life. That means I have to be the one that shakes the room. I have to be the one that sets the tone. I have to be the one that does the thing to get the result. And the last thing is understanding that you are currently where you're at because of what you know, but you're not where you want to be because of what you don't know. So what you don't know will hurt you, and it has already. It's cost you millions of dollars. So please understand, if you want to shorten that gap and you want to get to where you want to be faster, then you have to work like hell. You got to work. You got to really put yourself in a position to say, okay, I got to get to work. But you have to love yourself enough to do the things you need to do to get what you want. Let's go to Alicia, and then I think we have one more hand up. Dante, your hand is up, but is that because of
That might be the old hand.
Well, good morning, crew. Good morning, everyone. For me, I just want to work on personal development and setting boundaries. I have issues with setting boundaries, especially when it comes to my children. So I'll do the time blocking, and if something comes up with them, I prioritize them over me.
If y'all Yana to that, put Yana in the chat. Moya should be up here because that's more. Yeah. Put Yana in the chat. So the truth of the matter is, if you do not take care of you, how are you going to be able to take care of the children as well as you want them to be taken care of? That's just the reality of it, y'all. I know as a mother, because mothers, shout out to mothers, because whoever the creator is of this world, they put the perfect person in charge, because the woman is gifted with the ability to be the portal of life. As a woman, you are high status. Please, every woman that's in here, put high status in the chat, please, because I don't want you to let this go over your head. You are amazing. God has appointed you the person to bring a life into the universe. You are amazing, but you have to take care of yourself. Because if you're bringing life into the earth and you are not at your highest peak, what is going to happen to your children? Most likely. Doesn't mean that it will, but most likely. Right? So for you, Queen, focus is your new word for today. Fulfilling obligations consistently until successful. And you have children that listen to you in a way, just articulate to them. Mommy has to get this thing done so that way she can be the best version of herself, so I can give you the best version of me. Kids innately understand that. That's not something you got to express to them over and over. They understand it already. They know it already because it's born into them that they have to be on a perpetual level of growth. It's only beaten out of us when we go into the public school system or when we go into the 9-to-5 that doesn't have growth, right? So please remember, for you, Alicia, if you can't work on yourself and you can't pour into yourself, how can you work on anyone else or pour into anyone else? Have to make sure you stick to your obligations, and you will go a lot further and have more to give, and you'll be in a better position to be a lot happier within self if you focus on the things that you need to prioritize. The other thing too, while we're on boundaries, y'all, no problem, you're welcome. The other thing while we're on boundaries is this, just because I know on YouTube, a lot of hurt people teach hurt things. Your boundaries are not to be put on somebody else, because then that's you taking ownership from yourself and making sure somebody else does not cross the lines that trigger you. That's backwards. You have to work on these things so you're no longer triggered by it. Boundaries are for yourself. Please make sure that you realize that any boundaries that you are putting out there, whether it's relationship or anything, are for you. They're not for a placeholder for anybody else. Don't cross my boundaries. That's not what this is. When you create boundaries, those are things that you need to work on. You're bound by those particular adversities. So you have to create a balance within that adversity to just solve it. So it's no longer a problem, and it now becomes a strength. Every weakness that we have is just an underdeveloped strength. Somebody dropped the in the chat. Every weakness that we have is just an underdeveloped strength. Meaning that we don't need to have any weaknesses. Honestly, just work on the things that we feel like we need help in. And then sometimes we need help from other people, but most time we need help from other people in those areas to help us get strong. So great stuff. I'm loving where this conversation is going. Let's go to the next person. Who's that?
It's Quandra, Queen True Legacy.
Hey, shout out to Quandra.
Good morning, guys. Hi, I look a mess, but
whoa, language police. Where about language police at? Jasmine,
okay,
come on, Jasmine.
okay. I take it back.
Get it, Jasmine.
Yeah, because listen, I'm gonna let you, before I even say something, I'm gonna let you get yourself.
Don't do it. I got it.
So wait, hold on. No, we're not letting you go like that. Correct that language. You look
I look
great.
beautiful. I feel good. I everything's good. I feel amazing. I'm tired, but I feel good. I feel amazing. I want to work on being more consistent and taking action. Obstacles have transpired in my life and it has caused some delays. However, with those delays, I put all things that need to be getting taken care of now. I look over like my goals and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I accomplished a lot of goals, but there's a lot more goals that I could have accomplished had I not let those obstacles slow me down. So from here moving forward, I'm going to take action, focus, and stay consistent.
Absolutely. So let me ask a question.
Okay. Oh, and I want to work on communication as well. I want to start talking YouTube, just speaking amongst a community like me, and uplifting women like me. So working on communication and being more confident with speaking.
Right. You have a whole community here, by the way. I'm gonna express this to you right now. Do you have an accountability partner? Do you have somebody that's on your side, like helping you, pushing you through this?
I have a group from the Fund Your Freedom Challenge, but not like one person.
Right. Everybody needs another person. This is why we talk about mentorship, why we talk about that, because that's the person that you need to give you the direction. But there's a big hack, y'all. Like, the reason why it's important, because by nature, we're meant to be in groups. In order for one person to be brought into this world, how many people do you need? Put the answer in the chat.
Multiple.
So when you have two people to bring one person in, how many people do you have now? Right. So by default, you're meant to be where? In a group. You have to be in a group. Like, you have to be in a group. I'll say, in fact, I'm gonna let y'all echo it. Put it in the chat. What did I just say? Put it in the chat.
You have to be in a group.
So, right. So you need accountability partners. When you're first here on earth, who are your first accountability partners?
Parents.
Right. So you need two accountability partners. By nature, you need two accountability partners. By nature, law of nature is showing you need two accountability partners. Nature is showing you this. Why do you need two accountability partners? I need y'all to discover this. That's why we're going through them. I just tell you got to discover it together. But why do you need two accountability partners? You can answer out loud, Quandra, and everybody else can put it in the chat.
Oh, to keep you on your toes.
But why two, though? Why
two different perspectives.
Right. Two different perspectives are going to give you two different options, two different ways, because when you look at life, that's how it works. A man and a woman is two different perspectives by nature. They don't have to say anything. By the makeup of their bodies, they're two different perspectives. But what happens with two different perspectives?
You get more.
What happens when a man and a woman come together? Don't they fit like a puzzle?
Mm-hmm.
By that thing, by fitting like a puzzle, what happens? You give birth to a new idea. So you need two accountability partners, because what's going to happen is you need duality. There's always two sides to everything or more. It's never a one-sided anything. In fact, if you have groundbreaking news, somebody put the one-sided thing that y'all found inside the chat right now. It's always two sides. Always. At least two sides of something. Always. Why? Because duality. Night works because of day. Day works because of night. But if it was always day, you'd probably go crazy. If it was always night, you'd probably go crazy. You need the two to make it work. So please, that is why you aren't going as fast as you want to go, because you don't have the 2 partners you need. This is why it's very important when people come up here and share, you see, okay, yo, I like that person. Like how Tawana is saying, oh, yo, I really think I'm mini Sunshine. She need to be locked in with Sunshine and Jasmine. Why? Because they're all alike. And if they think about the 3 of them coming up and being and running their own program or having their own groups, like that would be a robust program, full of energy, full of love, full of light, and just really shine and get to that next level. For you, Queen, you need to have that. So you must be on these calls. You must be inside the group. Like everybody's inside the Telegram group, but to be real, the Telegram group is going to close. So that's why we created the Love Plus groups. So as we're building this out and we're working on the back end to make this a robust program, get into these different groups. When we have these Mogul meetups, when we come to your town, come to your city, let's make it happen. In fact, you don't even need us. You can start having the Mogul meetups in your own town. Put the videos and the photos inside the group and let people know what's going on. But regardless, y'all, we need to create a community of love, connectivity, and financial prosperity. The only way we're going to do that is if we take initiative and be assertive on the things that we truly want and be honest about where we need help at. So for you, Queen, that's where your biggest breakthrough is going to come through. It's going to come through from you understanding that you need to find 2 partners. Everybody needs a team. I don't care how you feel. If you say you're an introvert, that's the reason why you got that life. But there aren't any millionaires here without accountability partners. I promise you. Maybe I can't even promise you, because it probably is some one little kid on YouTube that just got rich and was like, he don't care about anybody, live in the basement and got all the stuff you need. Like, it probably is that person, but that's an anomaly. Okay. For us, that's not us. All right. We need other people. So was that helpful for you in any way?
Yes, it is. It is. I definitely got to connect with more people. And that was one of my things, was being more intuitive and connecting with the right people. So I look forward to that.
All right, I'm gonna say this one time. Remember, y'all, when you come up here, this is your opportunity to advertise yourself. That's what this really is, right? So, Queen, I'm gonna have you say it again, but I'm gonna have you do it with a smile, and have you do it with that beautiful energy, so that way I can show you something in real time. So, was that helpful for you in any way?
It was very helpful, and I look forward to connecting with a lot of the people in this group, the community, working together and building legacy.
All right, what's your brand? Tell us what do you do?
My brand is True Legacy. What I do is I help women feel beautiful, whether you have thin hair, short hair, alopecia, thin edges, no hair. I help women look beautiful. So,
all right. So now I better never hear you ever again come up on here and say I look a mess, because you're not helping anybody feel beautiful with that language, and you are the leader in helping people feel beautiful. So yes, never again do I want to hear that language. Sunshine, I know you haven't been feeling well, but I think this is a good moment for Sunshine. Sunshine, would you please add value to Quandra real fast, please?
Hey, Quandra, do you understand the beacon of light that you are? Look at that smile. Are you serious? First of all, it was such an absolute pleasure getting the opportunity to meet you and hug you and love on you. I have no idea as to why you entered this room the way that you did today, because that is so not you. Like, that is absolutely so not you. And I had no idea that you actually do what you do. That is such an important aspect for women. The things that we actually go through as far as women and how we feel as far as our hair is concerned. There are so many women out here that struggle with low self-esteem because of those factors that you mentioned. And the fact that you carry and possess such a vital part of yourself where you actually make women feel whole again with that aspect, my love, you are a godsend. So I need you to step into the room every single time, every room that you step in, and shine your light. You're amazing. Your hair looks beautiful and healthy. However, I need everybody to know who you are. I need everybody to see the light that you are. But most importantly, I need you to know and see the light that you are. I need you to constantly walk in your power and speak with that authority. You are in here just as passive and as soft-spoken as you want to be. Bust through these doors and literally walk in the power and the light that you possess, because Queen, We could not be who we are without people like you literally laying your healing hands on women that deserve to have that light shine back on them as far as healing them and making them feel whole and beautiful again. You possess something so special. And so I need you to understand how beautiful and special that you are just for being who you are. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. You're absolutely amazing. And don't you dare come in here sounding all shy and passive and iffy. And no. We're not doing that no more, Queen, because you're amazing. Shine your light, Queen. Shine your light.
All right. Love it. Absolutely love it. Everybody send some love to Quandra in the chat, please. All right. So let's go to the next person. I see Angelique's hand up. What's up, Angelique? Thank you, Sunshine, for that.
Hello. So basically, I'm going to say what I said earlier regarding my goals and what my intentions are for this year and for within myself. I definitely desire and make sure that I am going to have by December 31st an investment property, and to be able to purchase a home next year, utilize my license this year as I am getting into that, as I just started back about 2 weeks ago on there. So that's definitely a blessing. I realized with myself, and I said this before in a prior call that you had with the She Builds, She Profit, is I always tend to build for someone else. The company that I'm working for now, I tend to build for them. And what I realized, I'm trying to figure out, okay, how in the world am I building for them? How in the hell can I go somewhere and start something and fix it for them? And I can't do it for myself. I realized what you said, what you don't know, you don't know. So if I don't know how to get there, then I need help. So as long as I have the tools and the accountability and the knowledge of learning those steps to get there, I know that I can finish it. And I know typically for people, it's hard to finish, but for me, it's hard to start. Because once I start and you show me, then I'm gonna finish. So that's where I'm at right now. And that's why I'm still itching. And I'm so happy that I'm able to get back on this call, because that's all I kept thinking about. I couldn't find you for the longest, but I just kept thinking about that over and over again is, okay, I need that accountability. I need those people that are like-minded like me, that is not afraid and know, okay, we know you don't know what you're talking about, so we're going to show you so you can finish it. So those are my goals, my aspirations, and my desire for this year.
Oh, I love that. You're going to be super successful because you already have the drive, right? The starting part, that's most of us, right? We get started because we just got a lot of options in the world. So it's like, okay, I don't know where to start, but when we get some direction, oh boy, we really go after it. And I want you to understand and utilize your imagination. Imagine that all of these people here on this call was exactly what you asked for. What would you do with that opportunity? Imagine that you had a small window of opportunity, because life is temporary. Life is short. We never know exactly when our time runs out with anything. But let's make one thing clear. Time runs out on everything. You can leave an apple on the floor, on the ground in the grass throughout the seasons, it's going to decay. You can put anything in this world, and if it stay alone by itself, it will decay. If you are in this world and you think that you're going to operate in this world alone, you will decay. The skills that you do not use, you will lose. It's very important to stay close to the fire. It's very important to sharpen your tool. It's very important to understand to add multiple tools to your toolkit. It's very important to know that you are amazing and the ancestors have chosen you. So for you, Angelique, and for everybody, put the ancestors chose me in the chat. For you, Angelique, please understand this. This is your opportunity to make sure everything that you just said comes to life. The reality of it is you now have everything you need. It's time to put the work in. It's time to put the work in. Are we picking up what I'm putting down right now, y'all? It's time to put the work in. If you've been sitting on the sidelines, if you've been saying, okay, I don't know, I'm a little apprehensive. I am the bridge to that gap to help you get over what you lack. Please understand, you are amazing, you are whole, you are complete. You need the people that's in this community right here. This is your new family. This is your new best friend. This is your new foundation. Without your foundation, you have nothing to stand on. So Angelique, you have to stand on your foundation now. Now I need you to be that leader. When Janelle's dropping homework, you be the first one to complete the homework. When we give you challenges and we say, okay, or accountability, and we say, hey, write your commitments, you be the first one out the group. You have to be committed and driven like that, y'all, or you're not going to go anywhere. Like that's the reality of it. If you look at your own life and your own systems and things that you put in place before, you can see that what I'm saying, I'm not making it up. I'm being real with it. If you do not do the work, nothing will work for you, period. So by you showing up and you executing on what has been given to you in this particular task, in the room that you are in, and you shine your light and you be that friendly person that you truly are, you operate as your higher self. You're doing the work, you're showing up early, you're being committed, you're staying late. Like those are the things that matter that will transcend your life. So regardless of how you feel, Angelique, you're going to make it. It's just going to take time. So you have to understand, being that it's going to take time, you got to do it now. You got to do it now. You got to be able to evaluate deals. You got to know which markets are on. You got to understand real estate terms. You have to be immersed. You got to have partners. You need to at least have 5 business partners that are all into real estate. You got to be able to partner on deals. You got to know how to have funding. You got to know which loans to get. You have to be aware of that. The easiest thing is that we're giving you all that information. Your mentorship is giving you all that information. Just make sure you file it and organize it correctly. That's it. And once you do that and you take the next steps, you're guaranteed to win. That's the whole purpose of putting mentorship together, giving you our experiences in a short amount of time so that way you can grow faster than you would have on your own time, making your own mistakes and figuring out everything else as you go. Right? So if this is helpful for y'all in any way, let us know in the chat. In fact, raise your virtual hand 30 seconds or less if this was helpful. But send some love to Angelique for showing up and showing out. Great stuff, Quinn. As we come to a close, I know I said that 30 minutes ago, but then I let everybody share, so forgive me. Okay. But we really about to close out 10:30 sharp because honestly, we're supposed to only go to 9:30. So anybody, was this helpful for y'all in any way? Like you want to come up and you want to share a breakthrough? This would be a time to do it. Everybody who's been in the background, I know some of y'all at work and just listening and hey, like it's a live podcast. I know, listen to it like that. It's dope. You can look at the replays on YouTube. You can look at the replays on the loveplus.com or the app, right? So just please understand that there are opportunities for you, but you got to be the one that grabbed the opportunities. Does anybody want to share any breakthrough that they've gotten today? I mean, let us know, because if we just come up here bumping these gums, like I don't want to do that. I'd rather end the call at 9:30 if we just bumping these gums up here. I want to know if we got some breakthroughs. Sunshine, I think, yes, you're still feeling a little, you want Jasmine to call them out? Jasmine, you could call people if you want. Oh, y'all could tag team it, depending on how y'all feel. I don't know, Sunshine, how you feel?
Cool. And me and Jazz could do it. Come on,
All
Queen.
right.
Come on. Come talk to us, Queen.
Morning. A lot of things that people said, I agree with wholeheartedly. You know, it's crazy because we are so far in the program, but I kind of feel like it's day one all over again, which is sad, awakening, but it's okay because I know that I'm moving towards where I'm going. But I also need to get accountability partners outside of my comfortability, outside of Sunshine and outside of Jasmine, so that I can really grow. But also working on my language. So yes, that's very important. I'm going to join the speakers class today, not waiting anymore, just so that I can get hands up on that. That's a plus. Like it's a must, because I know that my language is not taking me to that next level.
Let's go, Queen. I love it. I absolutely love it. And she said today, even though class ain't again until next week, Tuesday, she said today, family, let's go. Y'all better show that Queen some love in the chat, y'all. Jasmine, you got the next one? Need me to do it? What we got going on?
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's get it. We got King Bruce come through. What's the experience, King Bruce?
Experience today, Jasmine and Coach Crew, Magic Mogul too. Just correcting the language. You know, it's just a habit. It's not like you're not, moving in that direction, but it's just a habit that you got a habit stack. So I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, and I'm just grateful for the group. Grateful for everybody that's growing together. So.
Absolutely. We are grateful for you. Today, real time, you change your language. So now that old habit is become a new habit. So make the new habit just as much as you did that old habit.
Stack.
Yeah.
King, let's go. Stack it on up. I absolutely love it. Y'all better show the king some love because he's habit stacking, family. He ain't playing. He not doing this one way. He's stacking it up, family. Show that king some love. Queen Angela, my love, come talk to me. Queen, I miss you. Let's go.
This is so beautiful. Listen, I took a piece of everyone. I thought, and definitely. So I need accountability. For me, this last 4 weeks, that has made the biggest difference for me. When he said 30 seconds, it was 30 seconds, but it helped me to focus and get things done. So that piece I'm desperate for, and I need the umbilical cord for that framework to drive me forward. So I'm not back here behind the fence doing nothing. I'm talking fast. But yeah, I need someone to say, okay, get back on that straight and narrow. Don't go left, don't go right. You got it. Perfect. So I need that. This framework helped me so much. So I'm be quiet. But I do definitely need the accountability piece so that I can complete. So when I say task completion, I did little things like, great, but then I got all these other things, the big picture on my business, LLC, that I was kind of like, and I didn't have enough. I wasn't reaching out enough. So that helped me to see, God, where am I breaking down? This was huge, I think. Yes, that I found it. I'm a mess. I'm not, stop. Sorry, Jasmine. Sorry.
Look. We gonna feed you. We gonna give you that umbilical cord for a very short period of time, only to feed you your nutrients, to sit up there and give you your foundational work and that framework that you're looking for. But then we cutting that tie, baby, because we need you to grow. We need you to flourish, and you cannot grow being attached to an umbilical cord. So we gonna feed you your nutrients, my love. But we got to cut them ties because you got to rise to the occasion, and you got this. You have everything that you need already in you to sit up there and be everything that you need to be. You possess it already, Queen. You're doing the work. And that headband, baby. Okay. Some of that nutrients is in that headband. You better stop playing with us. Y'all better show the queen some love. Y'all better stop playing with Queen Angela. Let's go. You got this, and we got you. We love you to life. Love you, Queen. Show the Queen Angela some love in the chat, family. Let's go.
Absolutely. Queen Angela. She doing it. Wow. Okay. Let's go. We have King Manny up next. Yo, King Manny was in that public speaking class last night. Okay, King, come talk to us.
King Manny.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, man. Coach Crew, everything you guys put together, and all your queens. It's really mind blowing the type of info and everything that I'm getting today. And even though I'm at work, I just had to pull over. I'm getting a whole lot now. I know how to what to put together and stuff like that, and just to connect with a lot of people. So really appreciate everything you guys doing.
Absolutely, King. And we grateful for you too. You know, you tapping into that class last night, literally being more confident in the way you speak. That carries over the way you move. That carries how you show up at work, how you show up for your family, how you show up for yourself. So we are so proud of you, King. And to now, literally in real time, go from last night to this morning and pull over, stop and share. Listen, you are doing the work. You are the work. You are the product of the work. So congratulations. Keep at it. You know we here, we locked in, and we love you to life. Make sure we show.
Hey, appreciate you. I really appreciate you guys. Sunshine, all of you guys. Really appreciate all the value. All the value. It's not really just the business funding and all the other stuff that we're learning, but the mindset side is really everything, putting everything together. Gotta have that.
Absolutely, King Manny. We appreciate you. The king pulled over. Do you understand? Like, do y'all understand that right there? That type of impact. When you pull over, he ain't get the wheel. The king said, like, hold up. It's this much value and impact. I gotta pull over and talk to my people. Y'all better show that king some love. We love you to life, King Manny. Thank you so much for showing up, not just for yourself, but for blessing us with your presence this morning. We appreciate you, King. Thank you. Queen Danielle, our clarity coach, you better stop playing with us.
Wait, hold up, Sunshine. You can sing? Yo, do that again. That was nice. I like that.
No. Don't you do that.
I heard that.
No.
We got the R&B vocalist in the house. Okay, Sunshine.
Y'all play too much. I cannot with y'all. Y'all play way too much. See, y'all, don't y'all get too close to these people in here. Don't y'all get too close to these people in here. Okay? I'm letting y'all know right now. Keep a little distance. Keep a little distance. They
Get
play.
that Grammy. Get that Grammy. So, you know, what I'm becoming present to, and I've been thinking a lot about is, you know, Coach Crew talks about levels and our higher level and our next. But I think a lot of times we just want to see the results immediately because we feel like we got to get there. And we know that we're working on ourselves and we're progressing. But the levels that you are experiencing and going through happen each day. Like it didn't take overnight for you to get to where you are to be able to progress to where you need to be. So, Ty, you just realizing the things that you need to realize is part of the journey. Every single day you're getting results, even through the disruption, even through, you know, when you feel like, okay, I don't know if I can make it. That is still you producing results because you're still continuing to grow, and each step is going to get you to where your higher self wants to be. So just don't forget that even in the times where it feels like things feel stagnant or feel like they can't progress, you are still moving because you're processing each step. You're processing where you need to grow. You're processing, continuing to get to the next level, to your light, to your results, to your higher self. So I just want to encourage everybody to please remember that each step you're taking, you are going to get to each level. You're leveling up every single day, even when it doesn't look like these huge wins that you think you want to get. The steps are what gets you to where you need to be.
Absolutely. Y'all better put it's levels to this in the chat, y'all. It's levels to this. Y'all heard the clarity coach. She told y'all what it is. It's levels to this. Family, let's go. We love you to life, Queen. Thank you so much for always bringing that clarity to us front and center. Thank you for blessing us with your presence today. Let's go. Who's the next, Queen Jazz?
Absolutely, Queen Danielle. Thank you so much. Listen, trust the process and love the process, because once you get there, that process that's documented, now you could either, teach somebody else, or you can really hold it for yourself. So that way, you know where you really came from. So Danielle, you always provide the best of the best. Okay, the best of the best. Let's get it. We have Queen Kira up. Nizax. Let's gizzo to the flizzo. Hey.
Hey. So for me, I really appreciate these motivational calls that we get on. It definitely gets my mind right before I do, like my 9 to 5. Just, a few moments ago, doing that real, getting real-time results with King Crew, changing that negative, my negative language. Like, I still feel the effects of it. I still feel good. We about to get off this meeting. I'm about to jump on a 9 to 5 meeting, for my job. And, I feel optimistic, I'm sure there might be some little negative Nancy's on that call, but that's okay, because I feel great. And, I'm not going to let that, deter me or disrupt my mood. I'm not going to let these disruptors, disrupt the way I'm feeling. So, thank you for these calls. I mean, I know I'm not the only one. I know a lot of people, look forward to these calls. So thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. You're so amazing in the way you keep showing up, and you've been doing the work since day one. And believe it or not, the coaches, we look forward to these calls. Like, we are mentees still. Like, first and foremost, we need this. And so this outpouring, a call like today, we don't really get these as often as we would like to, but these are those generic calls that are so authentic and genuine that it's a flow that you can't make up, but it fills you up. And so when you start your morning off in this type of way, there's no way you can't go out and have a great day or a productive day, because you're not looking for anybody else to make you happy or to fill you up. You got your soul food right here this morning. And so this is the best place and the best way to start off your morning. And you were a part of that. And because you showed up today and did what you did this morning, you helped all of us in a special way. So thank you for being exactly who you are, Queen. We appreciate you and we love you to life.
I love y'all too.
Absolutely. Thank you. My main man, King Dante, you better stop playing with me. Come on up here, King. Let's go with that. Man, that $1 million smile you be playing. Let's go.
Let's get it, everybody. First, I want to thank you all for the community. You know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely inspiring and motivating. Like you said, it starts our morning off like it. We already wake up with the mindset like, yo, we got to do this, we got to do that. But it's like, they give us that boost, like that Superman power, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, this is what, you know what I'm saying? And also the language, the negative language. And like Coach Q said, it helps us with a different perspective and how we speak, you know what I'm saying? Because you can be start off good and then you bump into the wrong mother, you know what I'm saying? And then it dictates you, and you know what I'm saying? It turns you up. So I just thank y'all for the opportunity in the community, because it is with the environment. The environment we in, that's how we sometimes be, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's definitely motivating and inspiring, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you all you coaches, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to continuing.
Man, listen, we are so thankful that you keep coming back, like blessing us with your presence over and over and over again. I don't know what I would do. Like, you better not take that smile away from us. Like, like that smile is everything. We're gonna have to bottle that up and sell it. Like, for real, stop playing. Like, shoot, that smile is everything. Thank you so much for continuously blessing us with your presence. Y'all have been amazing. This call, I wasn't expecting this morning. I don't know what I was really expecting this morning, because this was a different environment and we came in here differently, but I am so grateful for this call this morning. I have been in all kinds of spaces and I'm transitioning in all kinds of different ways, but I just want to tell y'all how much I love y'all. And, honestly speaking, every day I think about how, my nickname is Sunshine, and I'm always going to come to y'all with that sunshine state of mind. That's just who I am. And so every day the sun rises and it shines, is light, across every inch of this earth, right? And it doesn't discriminate and pick and choose where it chooses to shine. It shines everywhere, right? No matter what. Each and every single last one of y'all have the same beacon of light, like that shines like ever so brightly. And so even though, however, there are times where clouds of self-doubt, negative self-talk, fear, or whatever else that it possibly is that could have you possibly dimming your light sets in, don't let challenges and setbacks, family, like cloud your vision or dampen your spirit. Like, please don't. Like, I need y'all to stay focused, be persistent, and like literally break through those clouds with that beacon, that bright ray of light that like can't be reckoned with. Like, with that, like, no matter what, just shine despite the challenges, shine despite the fear, shine despite the setbacks. Like, your light is more powerful than you will ever know. And so I just want y'all, no matter what, don't you ever, 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 ever dim your light for nothing and no one, family. Don't you ever dim your light for nothing and nobody. Y'all just stay shining, family, because y'all are absolutely amazing. And thank y'all for making my morning absolutely phenomenal, because y'all kept shining y'all light this morning. I love y'all to life.